Gotta remember to unmute myself. Hello, everybody. Right, welcome back to VTuber Tabletop. I am your dungeon wizard, Merlin the Magister. We got no sponsorships or anything today, so we're gonna head right into the group to say hi to everybody, and we'll transition. Ooh. Alrighty, say hi, everyone.
Hi!
Hello, beautiful people.
For some reason...
Oh, wait, I muted myself to say hi. That's backwards. Hello!
Hello!
Oh, for
Good
some
morning,
reason...
good afternoon, good
Yep.
evening, friends.
For some reason,
Alright.
Yume is super tiny. There we are. That should be fixed. I think he needs to be brought back a
Oh,
little bit
oh,
bigger.
in the box, in the square.
Yeah, there we are. I think I got him now. All right. It's not jank without a little bit of Merlin. Technical difficulties. Welcome back, everybody. No Wyndham again this week. He should be back next week. He's got a bunch of IRL things to do in his life at the moment. So you just got us, regular crew. Yeah. Let's hashtag plug yourselves. Let's start with Kira. I didn't almost say Callie again. Kira, start us off.
Hello, everybody. Hi, good morning, hello. Good night,
Good evening.
whatever time it is where you are. Good day. I'm Kaleido Kira on Twitch, on Twitter, on YouTube. I play games, I draw, I am undergoing a weird big makeover for my channel at the moment. Again, because I'm going to be doing a subathon next week and I want everything to be super shiny. Maybe next week, hopefully next week, we'll see.
Amazing. Pastel.
Hi, I'm Pastel. I am. That's a good question. I'm a VTuber normally. The last couple weeks have been a little sporadic, but I will be coming back and playing games and doing Gundam streams and, possibly doing some bad art. So.
All art is good art. Yume.
Yes, well, hello, sugar.
Ooh.
So I am Usubeni Yume, the poet YouTuber. You can find me under this YouTube channel under the same name. If you like philosophy, psychology, poetry, all those things.
Amazing. Astrid.
Well, hello, everybody. I'm Astrid. And I just streamed and I did raid with quite a few of you, so I assume that a lot of you know who I am. But for those who don't, yeah, I'm Astrid, and I'm a VTuber here on Twitch, and I stream a bunch of stuff varying from various video games, a lot of Bethesda, unusually, and also a bunch of art too. And you can follow me everywhere, pretty much at Astrid Arcana, and that's me.
Amazing. And I'll plug Wyndham. Oh yeah, hello, I am Wyndham Vossler. I am a...
Why do you always go to a Russian accent?
I don't know.
That wasn't even... What
It's
was
not
that?
even
That was
Russian.
like...
Generic European.
Like...
He is a variety streamer. He streams a bunch of things. He's playing Yakuza at the moment. Go give him some love over at twitch.tv/WyndhamVossler.
Some love.
We do a podcast together called Bold Boys, which we do on Friday nights if you're around. So yeah, cool beans. Now, unless we have any other business, I believe that's everything. Just transition again. For some reason, my OBS likes to reset like all of the boundaries on all my objects in all my sources in OBS, which is frustrating. So we will
Just fix some stuff up.
We will start up, I guess, and I will recap us from what happened last week on Iruvian Nights. So last week, all of you guys awoke in the Defiant Dragonfly Inn, went down to have some breakfast, talk, and discovered one of your number had gone missing. One Dante. You guys didn't think much of it, thought he must have gone to search for some of his sources isn't the right word. Contacts within the city to find a way for you guys to smuggle some goods back through the southern border. You discover that he left his book behind, his tome containing many of his spells, and also discovered through word of mouth that many of the city's halflings had gone missing. You traveled south to the crossroads kind of area looking for a woman named Nikita, who ran a business called the South Bank Trades Incorporated. While searching for this woman and discovering that Dante may in fact be properly missing rather than just on a stroll, you discovered many mind-controlled, black-plagued myconids were making their way up the path from the border post up towards the city. Along with some of the city's guards and mage, what's a good word? One of them mage warriors. You guys made your way south towards the border and towards the source of the myconid threat. You made your way inside the forest, discovering that many of the city's halflings were indeed held within this forest. All of them held aloft in the air by magical sigils. And making your way to the center of the forest, you found your friend Dante held by this black plagued tree at the center of the forest, which you challenged to battle. You defeated this so-called spawn of Vutane, and you guys took a short rest. All of you leveling up, Emmyth and Lucy taking levels in Fighter, and Eefa and Matif continuing their levels into Cleric and Sorcerer. So, as you guys finish your short rest, looking up towards your friend Dante, who is still held by that green and black sigil in front of his body, what would you guys like to do?
First, I would like to confirm what a short rest does.
Sure. So if you go into D&D Beyond,
Mhm.
if you go to the top middle, there should be a button that says short rest.
Okay.
So you can roll a number of hit dice, which for you as a bard is 1d8 plus your constitution modifier, so 1d8 plus 2, and you can heal back any damage that you might have taken. I don't believe there are any other bonuses you specifically get. Everybody may also roll an additional d6 because of Lucy's Song of Rest, which is a bard ability. If you are healing hit points. But apart from that, I don't believe it does anything for you guys specifically, I don't believe. None of you are wizards or anything.
That
So,
brings me up to max. Perfect. Are we all okay? Are we all good? Does anybody need to be healed? Are you okay?
I'm
Yeah, I'm
feeling
doing
pretty
pretty
rough.
good.
I'm feeling a little bit rough, Eefa.
Okay, I got you.
Thanks. I shouldn't have run across those spines, which, to be fair, I did not notice. It's not my fault that the spines on the ground were really well hidden, alright? Yeah.
Okay, great. So you got another 8 points from my cure wounds.
Arigato! I chucked in my short rest, but I don't think it. Oh wait, no, I had to roll the hit die. Hold on. I'll take that 8. Thank you.
You're
And then
welcome.
I will short rest only 1 die. Oh, I got an extra 2. An extra 2 health. Yay. So we all feeling good?
Yeah. So how's our friend Dante doing over there?
I don't know. He's just hanging there. I'll go and
So he's
walk
like,
over and like just kind of punch his leg. See if he reacts at all.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh. Okay.
You're fine.
Oh, thanks. Woo!
So when she goes up to check on him, she has to make a dexterity saving throw.
So as she reaches up towards Dante's leg, you can see that the sigil surrounding him bursts forward, and these awful black spores just eject from this sigil and try to attach itself to Emmyth, but luckily with her dexterous
Ugh.
reflexes, she dodges out of the way.
Ugh.
Does anyone
I-
know if those battle mages are headed this way?
No clue. I don't know.
Yeah,
they
'cause-
should be on the way over, right? Or did they send us out here by ourselves?
They pretty much sent us up here by ourselves. They didn't even say when that they were going to be rocking up.
Hmm. That's
Maybe we
not
should
very
make
friendly of them.
No,
a
it
smoke
wasn't.
signal.
Oh,
Shall we
that's
make
a
a
good
smoke
idea.
signal? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe we can find some like leaves or something to burn. Actually,
Yeah,
do
we
I
could-
have something I can?
We could just make like an absolute like fuck ton of smoke. That's a good idea. Like
Mhm.
just black smoke, maybe. Black smoke? Yeah, that's probably best. Which means we need dry stuff, right?
Yes. that would
Character,
be
I want
cool.
to make a forest fire joke, but in character, Matif has tried to set fire to this forest already, so we can't.
Yeah, we can't really be talking about that. Hmm. I'll go and collect some any branches that have already fallen off trees. Did anyone want to come and assist me? Maybe.
I'll
Yeah,
assist
gather
you.
up some like dried leaves and stuff. Sure.
Yeah, we might as well all have a fair share of it. Yeah, we'll go
I'll-
do that. Oh,
I'm gonna
yeah?
stay here and keep watch, but also try to figure out if there's another way for us to do this ourselves.
Do
Good
what
idea.
yourself specifically?
I think Matif is just trying to be a little like haughty, like, we don't need those guys. We can figure this out ourselves. We
Okay.
don't. Yeah.
So first of all, who was looking for dry twigs and stuff? That was Emmyth and Lucy.
Yes.
All right, both of you make investigation
Oh.
checks.
Eefa was gonna come along with us
Oh,
as
Eefa?
well, but
All three of you make
Yeah.
investigation.
can all three of us do
checks.
it?
Yeah, go for it.
Yes.
Investigation.
Natural 20.
Lucy. Look as you might, you cannot find a single twig anywhere.
In the forest.
Yep, this
Oh,
forest
unfortunate.
full of trees, can't seem to find a damn twig. You're on your hands and knees crawling around, or you can you get like a handful of grass, and that's about it. Emmyth and Eefa,
They're
you
all
guys,
just too wet.
they're so wet.
Oh my god, so what?
Emmyth and Eefa, you guys find a some dead shrubbery, and you guys basically peel off like half of this shrub. All of it's been dried out and is fairly good burnable wood. So you guys gather up a lot of this dried shrubbery and bring it back to the group.
We'll do just fine.
So while they're
Back.
as you're doing this, Matif. So you were hanging out around the base of the tree trunk, yeah, where
Mhm.
Dante is. Were you
Uh,
looking for anything in specific, or?
I think it's more of like I know I already kind of failed my knowledge arcana, so I can't do that. And uh I think it's more of just like an investigation check, kind of like going around the scene, like looking at this like oozy stuff and trying to figure out what that is, and then maybe like um I don't know, maybe it'd be like a knowledge religion check to think about like if there's anything connecting this to something that I would know about, like
Sure.
any kind of like
I
ritual or whatever.
believe last session you rolled a history check, I believe. Or was it a religion check?
It might have been a religion check. I know I failed all of my checks to try to figure this out last
Okay.
session, so whatever it was.
Feel free to make an investigation check, though.
Okay. Oop,
15.
go with that.
You take a fairly solid investigation of this tree. You circle around it, and you see that all of the black ooze has begun to somewhat evaporate, but some of it is still crawling back towards the tree. You follow these tendrils of black, inky mess, and find that there is a small person-sized hole that leads further down beneath this tree.
Person sized and as in like human sized, or
Yeah, there's like a human-sized hole leading further down beneath the tree.
Okay. See what spells I have. I assume I can't see too far down it.
With a 15, you have dark vision, right?
60 feet.
60 feet. You can see that this is a winding tunnel. It's more like a crawl space than anything else. And you can see that it's kind of like corkscrew. So you can see just around the corner as it begins to corkscrew down further, like further beneath. But you can't see any further than that.
I'm gonna wait, and I'm gonna tell the others when they come back.
Okay. So eventually, the rest of you guys make your way back with your twigs. Lucy, sadly, no twigs in sight for you. Just a handful of grass. So you all make your way back and regroup.
I'll dump all of the twigs that I found in a giant pile. Yeah, and wait for Eefa to drop hers on top, I guess, maybe. And
Yep,
I'm
gonna sprinkle all my leaves on there.
You're
good
gonna
job.
top it off with some grass.
Little garnish.
I just kind of look at Yume like, well, Lucy, sorry.
I'm gonna do like the little salt bay thing, and you like drop it like that way.
Make a performance check.
Oh my god.
Ooh, my favorite.
It's like relatively hot. Like he does it, like a couple of bits of grass like get caught on his shoulder. Not his shoulder, on his elbow as he like drops it. But most of it looks pretty cool.
You tried. Good
I
job.
tried. Got stuck on my little prosthetic arm, but we can work on that.
Yeah, we can work on that. No worries.
By the way, Eefa, you did a really good job hurting that tree. I'm impressed.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Sometimes,
Where'd you learn how to do that?
Gotta be extra strong. I don't know. Sometimes I just pick things up. I know a lot of random things, I guess.
Like how to kill demon trees?
Yeah, apparently. Yeah.
Yeah, well, color me impressed. I wouldn't want to get on your bad side.
I don't really have one. I'm cute all over.
Really? What was that evil laugh then?
That was a cute laugh. It was fine. Don't worry about it.
Well. And Matif. Hello.
Yeah, he's gonna yell down from, because he's on top of the tree, right? It's like
Yeah, you're crawling up on top. And it's this tree. It's more like a half of the trunk is missing, and this crawl space you found is pretty much like on the top and begins to corkscrew down. So yeah, you're kind of on top of the stump, as it were.
I'm gonna yell down at you guys and be like, before we start some, I'll admit, incredible forest fires, we might want to check this out a little bit. And I point down at the hole that no one can see from their vantage point.
Sure.
What is it, Matif?
Yeah, check what out. What are we looking at here?
Well, okay. Well, it was gonna be cooler when you came and saw it, but like whatever. It's a.
Sorry.
I assume it's some kind of crawl space, hideout, whatever. The little ones could probably get in it pretty good, but it's not terribly large.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I don't know about you folk, but I'm not one for crawling to mysterious holes.
I mean, I can take a look. I'm sure it's fine. It's just a tree. A medieval demon tree, you know.
Well,
I mean,
that's
there's a lot of
surprising.
gross black ooze, but hey, you know. I mean,
I'll go towards Matif was pointing and follow my way in.
Sure.
we
you
are
crawl,
trying to get. You're good.
You crawl your way up the stump of the tree up to the top to where this crawl space hole is, and you begin to go down.
Is it just Eva that's going at the moment?
I believe so.
Right. Well, if it's just her, then I'm gonna follow her down there.
Alright. So Eefa and Lucy are going down into the hole. Emmyth and Matif, what are you guys doing?
I suppose we should go and look around, maybe, or just keep watch. I don't know. What
Yeah,
else
I
do we
think
have to do?
The two of them, you know, they probably need some help down there.
I suppose so, yeah. They're amazing and all, but we should stick together, I suppose.
And Matif kind of like it's kind of sarcastic a little bit, but he lightly bows and he goes, "Ladies first."
Thanks. And I will go down the hole.
Ooh. So, the
Mm.
four of you... Eefa, you crawl pretty comfortably. You kind of have to duck. You don't quite have to get onto all fours. You kind of duck your head and begin making your way through this crawl space. Matif, Lucy, and Emmyth, you guys are all crawling. You guys are on all fours, kind of shimmying through this hole. Luckily, it isn't too far. You guys crawl for about 5 minutes or so, and corkscrew down the center of this tree, making your way.
Downtown?
Making my way.
Make a boy.
And you guys make your way into this rather large cavern. You guys can see that as you guys crawl down, if you see it first, it opens up beneath you, and you can see one of the tree's roots. These large woody roots begin to make their way further down into this cave, and you can see that a makeshift ladder has been attached to these roots. So you kind of grab a hold and use that to lower yourself further into the cavern. The rest of you follow after her and enter into this rather large cavern. As you can see, that there are roots from the tree above that dangle from the roof. The cavern, it's maybe about 25 feet tall, and then maybe 50 or so feet in length. So it's rather large. 50 length and width. It's a relatively large cavern.
And it's somewhat lit. that we can see
It's
around?
not lit at all. So, Lucy, you are going in blind.
Okay.
The other three of you, you guys all have dark vision.
Hmm.
So you guys can see somewhat. There is no light, so you guys can see in various shades of grey. And you guys don't seem to see anything at the moment in your immediate vicinity as you drop down.
Okay, well, my friends, I cannot see in the dark, so one of you's gonna have to guide me through this.
Oh, I got you. And I'll use
Or-
my where's my thingy? My Eyes of Night thing to share my dark vision.
Yeah.
I was about to say, alternatively, we could just light a torch.
Well, if we're trying to be sneaky.
True.
Sure. So with the Eyes of Night feature,
I
I believe it's
guess I'll share
120.
I can share it with up to dark range up to 300 feet. Holy shit.
Holy moly.
And I can share it with up to 3 willing creatures. So I guess I'll share it with all 3 of them.
Cool. So all of you now have 300 feet dark vision.
Ooh.
So all of you, your eyes flash with this purplish silver magic, and you can see out a tremendous further distance than you could before. But you don't see anything in particular. It looks fairly rocky. You can see a couple of oh god, let me see if I can get stalagmites coming up from the ground. I believe I got that right.
I think so.
I think might.
I always remember
Yeah.
it as they wear their tights on their head. So the stalactites are the
I
top
believe
ones.
mics are on the.
Oh, they hold on tight, is how I remember.
Yes.
Ah,
Those the
that's
ones from
less
the
weird.
ceiling.
So, you can see that there are several stalagmites, but apart from that, you don't seem to see anything else.
I think we should
Well,
still stay on our guard as long as we're down here.
I think so as well.
Sounds like a plan.
Something has obviously set this all up.
Is there a path that is in this cavern, or is it just doesn't look like anyone's lived here?
Make a perception or investigation check for me. 11. You don't see if there are any particular. You don't see any indication that anybody lives here. You don't see any footprints or the remains of a campfire or anything like that. At the moment, all you can really see is rock and stone, really.
Well, my friends, I don't see anything here. What do you guys think it could be used for?
I don't know.
Inconspicuous travel.
Yeah.
Possibly. Maybe it's those little mushroom folk that were hanging around here before.
Why wouldn't they have come up the hole then?
Well,
Seems
my
really
friend,
odd.
yeah, I have no idea. You know, I'm not really feeling this place. Maybe I'll go back up to where Dante is.
Are you scared?
Scared? Why would I be scared, friend?
I mean, you're allowed to do as you wish, I guess.
Yeah, well, I don't see any good coming out of this place.
I should have mentioned as well. Armesh is still at the surface. He stayed with Dante.
Is
I'll
he
be
too
too big
big
to
to
crawl
come
through the
down
hole.
here?
Yeah.
I'd say he wouldn't be able to fit his surfboard down, so therefore he wouldn't have gone down with you.
No
Priorities,
surfing
priorities.
underground.
He's got his priorities straight. He knows what's up.
I think that going forward and finding something out about all of this dark magic ritual voodoo could be helpful.
Well, very well,
mean-
Matif. We'll have it your way this time. Please lead the way for us.
Matif goes under his breath this time with an eye roll.
Please take my hand and lead me to where we shall go.
You can see now.
I still reach out my hand.
Oh god. I think Matif actually thinks that maybe you still can't see and like takes your hand.
Sure.
And just starts
Matif takes your hand, Lucy.
Oh
Well, shall we go, lovely? Please take me away.
This is ridiculous. And then Matif just starts walking forward.
Sure. What are you guys looking for?
Ooh. Any
Um,
recent signs of life, I guess?
Yeah.
Any more recent? You know,
Is there
anything
any
really.
like hidden way like that could go somewhere? Or
Sure. Make an investigation check.
Can
I
I
make an
help out on
investigation check?
that?
Yeah, sure. You can roll with
Oh.
advantage. Oh,
me or Emmyth?
who was?
Can.
Sure. Whoever would like to help the investigation.
Who's rolling?
Who's rolling?
I
Okay.
got a +0.
Oh, I have a +3.
Okay, you go.
Okay, I'll give it a
Roll
hot
with
crack.
advantage because you're being aided.
Give it a hot. Okay. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. Hold on. Give me a second.
Hold on.
Gentlemen. Hold on.
Dude, I'm holding on to my desk.
Hold on tighter, damn it. Come on. Okay, investigation. With advantage.
Yep.
That's my first one. It's the same.
Same roll twice. With Matif's aid, as you guys venture further into the cavern, you guys kind of circle the sides of the cavern, making your way around. And eventually, the three of you, with Eefa waddling somewhat behind, you guys find a set of stairs, very, very rough hewn stairs. They're not like very well carved, but some very roughly hewn stairs leading further down into a separate chamber.
It goes further down.
While we're walking, I want to sneak some grass into Matif's clothes. Some extra grass that I picked up.
Sure. Make a sleight of hand check for me.
It's like up his sleeve.
Holy shit. I'm pretty sure even if you make a perception check, Matif, just in case you roll a 20.
I don't think I can.
Even if you roll a 20, it's still only a 22. But let's see. No, you don't notice anything, Matif. So, as you guys look further down these roughly hewn stairs, what would you guys like to do?
I put Lucy's hand on the wall. I put his foot against the stair, and I go up. Just don't fall.
Well, sure thing. Beauty before age, I guess. And so I'm just gonna go up the stairs.
The stairs are leading down, but you can go down the stairs.
Oh yeah, sorry, down the stairs.
That's fine. So, you head further down the stairs, and they don't take you long. You walk for just about 20 seconds, 30 seconds before you peek into a very low chamber. Luckily you guys have insane dark vision because of Eefa. You guys peek down and you can see this strange black-green fire on the other side of this small cavern. You seem, from the light that it's emitting, it seems to be this very low, kind of black kind of fluorescent light that you guys couldn't see from where you were above the stairs, but now that you've made your way in, it's letting this very low kind of blacky purple glow from this green flame. Green flame. You guys can see 5 figures all on their knees surrounding the flame in a semicircle. The flame seems to be close to a wall. You can see these 5 figures on their knees facing towards it.
Yeah, no,
Don't
that
or like
that shit's fucking dodgy. Absolutely not.
Yeah, I'm not liking this little ritual thing that they got going on.
No, what do you think their intention is?
Well, I can tell you from my past experience, nothing good.
Okay, so we have 2 options. We interrogate and talk to them, or we slit all of their throats simultaneously and not give them a chance.
Maybe. Ooh, I have an idea. I think I could maybe put them all to sleep, and then we could just like tie them up, and when they wake up, we can question them.
Okay, we have 3 options. So,
you deal with people like this, they're all crazy. They all have their crazy religious beliefs that they think are totally justified. And I don't think any of these guys are going to talk any sense at all.
I mean, they are living in the roots of some kind of big demon tree thing, so that's fair.
Yeah.
Do we hear any chanting of any kind?
Are they
Make a
saying
perception
anything?
check.
Good thought.
16. You don't seem to hear any chanting or anything in particular. You don't even hear a crackle of a flame.
Interesting. Well, my friends, if we do go the quiet route where we decide to slit their throats, I can silence the area as to not alert anyone to what we might be doing.
Oh, shit.
Can I ask
already
a
used my-
question?
Sure.
So like, is the silence like eerily silent, like we've recognized that it's too silent, or like, is it just like normal, like, oh, there's just nothing coming from like that area?
Make a perception check for me, Matif.
Fucking already used my invisibility on my blade before. Shit.
It is eerily quiet, Matif. Like, too quiet. You're hearing
Okay.
nothing from that other side of the room. I will also say, Lucy, you are out of 2nd level spell slots for the day. So you wouldn't be able to cast silence.
Just being a little bit cocky.
I'm gonna take a wild guess and say they've already been one step ahead of you, Lucy.
Possibly. Yeah, I don't know if we'll be able to do this, friends. As much as I'd like to. But you know what? Maybe we can be creative about it. Do they have, what are they called? The stalactites hanging above them?
Sure, there's like several small stalactites hanging above them. Not like huge ones, but some maybe like 4 or 5 inch stalactites hanging from the ceiling.
Yeah. Well, I had an idea, friends, where maybe we can kind of collapse some of the rubble on top of them.
Go on.
Yeah. So someone with a more explosive spell might be able to bring some earth down upon them, and we can do a little ambush.
I don't really have anything of that sort. The best thing I have is ball bearing. That's literally about it. I have arrows, but that's not gonna do shit to stalactites.
I've got guiding bolt.
Okay, that's something. Yeah, it's more than I have.
Alternative idea if we're thinking about creative solutions. Looking around the room, does it look like there are any other stairs or like tunnels going downwards?
With your perception check, you look quickly around the room, and you don't see any additional stairs heading further down. You think this is probably the furthest. You think this is the lowest place in both chambers. You don't see any additional tunnels.
Okay. And the chamber above us, this was the only way down from there, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Here's my thought. Amesh has a spell. I don't know if he still has spell slots for it. Called Create Water. So what we do is we have him do it above the original hole, and water, if we all know, tends to flow downwards. We drown them like rats. We drown them.
That's not bad.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's hard as fuck. I'm down if you guys are down.
Yeah, and if you'd like to, I can distract them.
You know what, Lucy? You are allowed to do whatever you want down here if you wish. Yeah, Matif's just gonna stop it there. He's not gonna. Nope. This is a great plan. This is awesome.
Hey, Matif, how come you got grass coming out of your pockets?
He looks down at his pockets and he's like,
Yeah, you might want to get rid of that.
I guess he pulls it out and he's like still very confused, like, yeah, that is really fucking weird. Thanks for that.
All right. So you think we'll be able to get what's his name? Mesh down here, or are we just gonna do it straight from the top? Because that's gonna be a lot of water, friends.
Well, it will all flow downwards regardless. Same. Or
Was that a reference to it, or am I just?
No, it's not, because I am terrified of like paranormal movies. But either that or we could, suffocate it somehow down here. See, the thing is, they've trapped themselves. They've put themselves in a cave with no way out except one, and we know where that is. So,
saying we should block the entrance.
Exactly. I mean, I don't want them to keep chanting. That sounds like a terrible idea. But,
yeah, something tells me they don't need to leave here often.
I would say at this point, Matif and Lucy, with your perception checks, having looked around, not only is there no sound coming from the flame or from them individual, you don't see any movement from any of the individuals at all. You don't see any, like, heaving as if they were breathing. You see nothing.
My friends, I think there's something quite suspicious going on. So my suggestion is
that was obvious in the first place. What are you saying?
So what I'm saying is that it's much too quiet and there is not enough movement going on.
Okay,
maybe it's pretty dead. Although the flame also isn't moving, so there's that, I guess.
Yeah, that's kind of odd. They're like all frozen. You know?
Yes. So I'm suggesting you guys step back a bit and I'll get their attention and see what's going on.
All right. We'll have your back in case you need us. Then.
Yeah. And if they do decide to chase me, you guys can ready an ambush in this little corridor.
Sounds good.
Sound good to everyone else?
Back
Yeah, it sounds fine to me.
All
Everybody
right.
be careful.
So I'll wait
We'll
till
be
everyone gets
fine.
back. And then once everyone's at a safe distance, I am going to cast my cantrip Minor Illusion.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to cast it at an area that's further away from me, but still in that corridor. And I'm just going to use a cantrip to make a sound of a rock falling to see if the figures react.
Cool. So you cast Minor Illusion with the sound of a rock falling. Your eyes...
A rock hitting the ground, sorry.
Yeah,
Not a
rock
rock
hitting
falling.
the...
Rock hitting the ground, yes.
You keep your eyes peeled on the group of individuals in front of you. None of them move. There is no reaction.
Mm. And then can I, is there a rock around me that I can throw at them?
Yeah, it's a cave. Yeah, of course there's a rock.
So I
Oh,
throw
he
a rock
didn't
at
find
them.
sticks in a forest.
You reach down and all you see is sticks.
Yeah, so I'm gonna throw a rock at them and say, "Hey, what y'all doing?"
You pick up a rock. Flies, it hits one of their heads. You yell, "Hey, what are y'all doing?" No response.
Well, that gives away the element of surprise, I guess.
Does the rock hit them or does it go through them?
It seems to hit them.
Just no response.
No response.
Okay, Eefa's going up there.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
going straight up
hello?
there as well.
Are
Up
you
there as
real?
well.
You walk up to these individuals surrounding this green flame. And as you approach, you get a better look at their faces. You see all 5 of them are halfling, but all 5 of them they have completely shaved heads. Some female, some male. Completely shaved heads and seem to be covered in these strange, inky black tattoos that seem to encircle their heads in strange patterns. And as you get closer, you notice that all of their faces seem to be sunken and mummified, completely attached to their skull. There is no sign of life within these bodies.
Bleh.
All 5 of them, their eyes directly just looking into this green flame that seems to be flickering in front of them, but doesn't seem to be making any noise.
You guys, they're dead. They're not even alive. They're dead.
Okay, that's surprise, I guess. Can I while Eefa's doing this, can I go over to the fire and just kind of, like quickly like whip my hand kind of through it, like you do with like a little candle, fast enough that you don't get burnt, but just to feel like, is it a hot fire? Is it actually kind of there, and is it giving off heat?
Sure.
I'm waiting for him to say make a dexterity saving throw.
So am I, but it's fine.
So you walk up to it. It seems to flicker and move, and as you move your hand through it, it makes way for your hand. The top part of the flame disappearing and then licking back upwards as your arm leaves the flame. As you wave your hand through it, make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Okay, yeah. Ooh, I'm not good at those.
11.
11?
You wave your hand through it and your hand begins to feel numb. You look down at your hand and you see these black, inky shapes begin to make their way from the tips of your fingers up your palm and the back of your hand, slowly creeping up your arm.
Fuck. I keep like rolling up my sleeve and seeing how far it goes.
It's crawling slowly. By this point, it's only made its way to your knuckles, but it's crawling up the back of your
okay.
hand and palms.
Guys, I touched the flames out of curiosity, and look where that's gotten me. I hold my hand up to the others.
4.
That's not good.
No, it's not.
Does it hurt?
No, it feels numb. I can't really feel anything in my hand at the moment. Like, you know, when you sit on it for too long? You know, when you're sitting... never mind. It just feels numb. It's
Can
odd.
I investigate her arm with like a medicine check or something?
This would be a medicine check, yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, can I help with that?
Yeah,
I
sure.
hold my arm out and let them have a little look at it and stuff.
I'm not touching it.
Yeah, you guys gonna
Nice.
touch it? Does that affect anything?
Okay. Lucy, you look at this. This seems you haven't encountered anything like this, and you're not sure how to help with this at all. Eefa, you look at this, and in your time working as a cleric and as a healer traveling through the world, you've seen some gnarly stuff. And you look at these black inky tendrils, and you definitely know that this is some sort of magic. This is definitely not natural. You're not sure how to heal it, but you know that it's magical.
I don't really know what to do about that, but I don't think I can do anything about that today. But if it doesn't get too bad, I can take a whack at it tomorrow.
Yeah, sure. I'm sure it'll be fine. It'll be fine. It's nothing. I'm sure it's nothing. Just we'll give a crack at it, and if you don't succeed, that's okay. That's fine. We just find someone who knows how to get rid of it, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Worst
Yeah,
comes to worst,
and
then you
there's
have a.
probably a couple in town.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Lucy, what'd you say?
So worst comes to worst, you can have an arm like mine.
Oh, yay! I mean, no offense to you and your appendage. Yeah, but I quite like my hand, but it's fine. My hand is not going to fall off. It's fine. We will look into that. Anyways, is there anything else around here that we've missed? Just these 5 people in the room?
As you guys were talking, and as you guys were looking at Astrid's hand, the
Shit.
flame has begun to lower and lower and become smaller and smaller before it disappears.
Can I do more thorough investigation of their tattoos?
Sure, make an investigation check. $18. The tattoos don't seem to follow any pattern. All 5 of the tattoos on these people's heads are different and unique. All of them seem organic in some way, but still weirdly inorganic. They seem to follow a pattern in some places and then seem to organically grow in others.
And can I look at their like wrists and ankles to see if there's any sign of imprisonment?
No, there's no sign of imprisonment. They were just kneeling there in front of this flame.
Okay. And Aoife, you're sure these folk are dead?
I mean, they seem pretty dead. They look like corpses. I'll investigate them a little bit more closely.
Sure, make an investigation check.
I don't know how you want magic to work in this system, but something that I think Matif, he'd ask if he could try something first, but like in a lot of like sicknesses and stuff, if you burn like the place where it is, it stops like. I'm thinking more about like what's that thing they used to have in like wars and shit?
Like cauterizing? That kind of
Yeah,
thing?
kind of like that.
Oh, is
So,
that like when you chop off someone's hand and stuff, and you like seal it shut with flames?
I'm not thinking that intense.
So-
What
So-
I'm thinking is going around where the where the tendrils kind of like are, like as a border between like your skin and where they are, and using burning hands to burn like around it to maybe see if it'll stop when the skin is dead.
So how I do magic, and this is kind of a note for everybody. There is the written way that a spell tells you how it's used, right? That's how as far as in battle spells go, that's how I expect them to be used, right? As they're written. Outside of combat, however, you can use magic in as weird a way as you can think. So if you have the time to try and cast a spell and cast it in such a way that's a bit different, obviously that's a bit harder to do, which will be more of an outside of combat thing. So if you want to use burning hands to try and burn this thing away, I will 100% allow you to do that in a way that's not necessarily stated in the book, but that's rad. So yes, I would allow you to do that.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna try to do is like
Yeah.
kind of take my finger around where it is and see if once the skin is like dead, it like stops growing on her hand.
Sure. Emmyth will take damage from this, but you can try this.
It's fine. Have you openly suggested this idea, Matif? By the way.
What?
Oh, sorry. Oh,
No,
like,
what did you say?
Oh, I was saying, did Matif like suggest this already, or were you just suggesting it to the DM?
I mean,
Add
it
a
was
character.
to Merlin, but he's gonna ask. He's
Well,
gonna
okay.
ask consent first. He's not just gonna take your hand and start burning it.
Okay, I just didn't know if you were like explaining it like to like the DM and her at the same time. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, go on.
Okay.
Okay. So,
Whew.
Emmyth, you take 9 points of damage.
It's
You're
fine.
not moving out of the way. It's a dexterity saving throw. It's treated as if you're not dodging out of the way. So, Matif.
And if it doesn't work, you're so fucked. I'm sorry.
Fine.
You cast Burning Hands. You basically put both palms of your hand on either side of her arms, palms facing towards her hands. You cast the spell. These absolutely gnarly jets of fire burst forth, and you can see that these black tendrils react extremely violently to the fire. And you can see they begin to curl back, like Cthulhu-esque. They begin to curl back in the shape of a hand, but crawling outwards. And you can see that they are incinerated by the fire. And Emmyth, you are no longer afflicted with whatever that was.
Oh, fuck. Ah,
Sorry.
no, it's fine. It's fine. I'm fine.
Oh, that was a lot worse than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah, it was a lot worse than I thought it was gonna be too. Fuck. Shit. I'm fine. Didn't hurt a bit. It in internal monologue, it fucking hurt a lot. Fine. Ah. Okay. It looked like it did the trick though. Thanks. I don't know if I should thank you or punch you in the face right now.
With those hands, I would understand.
Yeah,
Oh well, Matif. Looks like you might be useful for something after all.
Super glare at Lucy. Like, fuck up.
And
Oh,
can I,
yeah, and then. You go
Can I
ahead.
look through the bodies to see if they've got anything loot-like on them?
Sure. Make an investigation check. Actually, you can carry. We'll carry over your 18. Sorry, I've just had a mind blank. Eefa, were you were investigating something before? Did I get to that, or did I skip over that by accident?
I think we skipped over it.
What
I
Yeah,
was-
we were
was
trying to
checking
see if they were
they're like
alive.
actually dead.
Yeah.
Right,
Oh yeah. Yeah, they're definitely dead.
Okay, they're definitely dead.
Sorry. Sometimes when people are talking, I accidentally skip things. Sorry about that.
It's cool.
With your 18, Lucy, you look through all of their pockets. Some of them have backpacks carrying, generic adventuring gear, rations that are, with an 18, these guys have been here a long time. Several years, and judging by like their skin, these guys have been here a while. All of their rations have well and truly been have molded and are just horrible messes. What you do find inside the one directly in the middle, who seems to be in a little bit more of fancy clothes, you find a book in his backpack that appears to be sealed at the moment. It's got a lock on the front. And I believe you speak Dwarvish.
That is correct.
On the title of this book written in Dwarvish, lucky you're the one who picked it up. Sorry, let me just go flip through my notes. So the title of this book is The Tome of Pestilence.
Hmm.
Whoa.
I am just going to sneak that in my bag for now.
Sure, make a sleight of hand check. Oh, yeah, well and truly. Natural 20. Well and truly, you've
Oh,
snuck that away.
yes.
Yeah. Let's see. Perception. Yeah, even if people rolled natural 20s, they still wouldn't be able to see. So that's fine. So, additionally, as you pull this book out and kind of look at it, you look over the bodies once again after reading this in Dwarvish, and you notice that these aren't halflings, they're dwarves. With their hair completely shaved and their obviously beards as well. Dwarves and halflings have fairly similar builds. Obviously, dwarves are a little bit heavier, and these guys you haven't really noticed until just now are a lot more more heavier built. It's a group of dwarves were surrounding this flame.
So what I'd like to do is, the one that I got the book from, I'm going to try and carry him to the outside, and for the other ones, I am just going to carve an L into their foreheads using my little dagger.
Radical. All right, so you carve an L into the foreheads, and you guys begin dragging the lead dwarf back to the surface. Okay, is there anything else you guys would like to do, or you guys happy making your way back to the surface?
I think I'm okay.
Can I try to put some more grass in Matif's clothes?
Make a sleight of hand check.
Well, I think, does Matif see him, like, carving into these guys' heads?
Yes, he does.
I'll make my perception check. When I see you carving into these guys' heads, I'm just kind of like, do you really think you want to leave a calling card to extreme cultists who apparently brought back a angel of wait. Is the angel Yuvian or was the angel Vutane?
Vutane was the angel. Yuvian is a goddess. Vutane was an angel, and this specific creature, whatever it was, said it was the spawn of Butane. So it was a child or some sort of similar. Yes.
Oh.
This wasn't Butane himself.
Okay. Maybe I'm gonna write that down.
Sorry, I may not have made that clear enough last week. That's my fault.
Okay. I don't remember where I was, but it's essentially gonna boil down to: do you really want to piss off these like crazy cultists for this angel dude who is stealing life forces from halflings?
Yeah, well, I think it'd be right to send a message. Just that there's someone out there who won't take stuff like this in the future.
Yeah, and as he's saying that, he very obviously pulls a clump of grass out of his pocket and goes to put it into yours, but you're looking right at him, and you're kind of like, you look down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you doing?
Oh, how did that get there?
Lucy, I can see you. Hey, and you can see too. What the fuck?
Surprise.
Throws up the grass in the air. Surprise! Let's just get out of here.
So, the group of you make your way back up into the main chamber, up that makeshift ladder, and crawl back up towards the top, where you see outside Armesh is cradling the body of Dante, which is no longer held there by the sigil that held him.
I'll run over to him and have a look at Dante. Does he look just like, is he breathing? Is he asleep? Is he dead?
He seems to be either sleeping or unconscious. He's breathing. Seems alive.
Amish, what happened?
Well,
What
dude,
happened?
it was pretty crazy. So, like, I was just standing here, like, waxing my board, and I just looked over and I was like, whoa, the little dude's falling through the air. So I, like, very gently put down my board and ran over and I grabbed the little dude as he was falling. I, like, grabbed him out of the air. I was pretty sick. And yeah, I've just been, like, cradling him, giving him little head pats. He seems to be alive.
We see Dante is like covered in that black stuff. He obviously fell.
Okay. Oh well. Good job. Yeah. Hopefully he's gonna be all right.
When she says that, can I slap Dante a couple times to see if he reacts?
Sure. You slap him a couple times, but he doesn't seem to wake up.
What the? Dude, what the fuck? Come on.
Wanted to see if he'd react.
He's clearly out of it, but yeah, well, each to their own, I suppose.
All of you make perception checks for me.
Perception. Wow! Natural
Nice.
20 minus 1, so 19, but,
We all rolled 13s. That's crazy.
Oh, we almost all did, yeah.
So.
Don't brag about your 20.
Still a 19. So.
20. Don't tell me you can't crit on skill checks.
All of you, as you're doting over Dante, Emmyth, you see a shadow, like, on the ground next to you. And you look up, and floating about 25 feet in the air, just over the tree line, hovering in, you see an individual wearing glowing robes. They seem to be mainly green in color, with these gold kind of trims on the outside. You can see them floating over, kind of like gently flying over to you guys, and lands behind you.
I've got one hand on my rapier at my side.
Well, hello.
Alright, who the
Hello,
fuck are you
friend.
supposed to be?
You see it's a human man. He has a very short cropped beard. The beard seems to come to like a point at the front. Seems to be very well maintained. He has very sharp eyebrows. He is human, but he seems to have slight hints of elven blood. You can see that there are slight, like, he has fairly angular features. You don't see any pointed ears or anything, but he does seem to have somewhat of an elven kind of look to him.
Mm.
He has this very short white hair that seems to have come with age. I see you have sorted out this mess.
Yeah, we have. Oh, wait, let me guess. You're supposed to be the mage that never showed up in time.
Well, I
Right?
had some important business in the capital, but I am here now.
Oh, you're a little bit late. We took out a bunch of fun guys. No? Okay.
His eyes, very seriously, don't leave yours. He doesn't laugh or grin as you make that pun.
Okay, stern motherfucker, I like it. Yeah, you were a little bit late. We've sorted out this situation. I don't know, you can do the cleanup or something, maybe?
Yes, I have many of my agents already retrieving the
Cool.
missing halflings from the forest.
And
Yeah.
so, Mr. Mage Man, what's your name?
I am Mage Lord Lev
Hmm.
Minsk.
Lev.
Hmm.
Minsk.
I'll write it into the Roll20 chat.
Okay. Well, Mr. Lev Minsk, one of your soldiers here was mentioning that this happens pretty often, like once a year or so. Is this really normal for you guys?
I believe it was 3 or 4 years ago, when this last happened. I sent the last crew in to sort it out, and we lost many lives. Maybe not as powerful individuals such as yourself, and kind of like weirdly eyes you guys down, a bunch of misfits. But
Tell me, friend, does the name Vutane ring any bells to you?
that name is historical. It is an angel, nothing of note.
So nothing about any demon spawns or demon trees or whatever?
This is the first I am hearing about it.
Interesting.
Does this guy, is he like from the city we're in?
You're not sure if he's from this city. You just know that he was the mage lord that was on his way after hearing about this issue.
Okay. So have you heard anything about strange cult gatherings around something like this in the last whatever it happened 2-3 years ago?
I do not remember any mentions of any cults. The last I knew of it, it was some myconids running loose. Nothing serious.
And as Matif says that, I throw the body of the dwarf to the mage lord.
You throw it towards him, and as it gets relatively close, it bounces off, as if there's some sort of invisible shield around him. He leans down, has a look over. It seems some of our friends to the west are involved. I will notify the relevant individuals.
Friends?
City to the west?
I use that term sarcastically.
Oh, right.
But what do you know about these dwarves here?
I do not know anything about these dwarves, but dwarves in general are, how do I say? Zealots.
Nuisance?
They're a bunch of zealots. They do not benefit anything to our trade or our society, and thus I pay them very little mind.
Interesting.
Nice.
Well, Mr. Mage Lord, I'm also interested in these dwarves, so wherever you send them, let me know. I'd like to see it for myself.
Well, just because some dwarves were involved does not mean I will be getting in touch with my colleagues, I would say, in the dwarven lands. This is simply a group that may have been involved outside of their control. There is no. Do you have any information about them being directly involved with this group of dwarves?
I do not. I just thought you would know, or at least have someone who knows.
I will take a look at it, but as far as your job here is, as far as I'm aware, your job is complete. If you would like to make your way to the city hall, we will be able to reward you accordingly.
Wait, before you go, Mr. Magelord, who exactly are you?
I am Lev Minsk. I am one of the 5 mage lords in this country, and you would be very well to remember that fact.
Mage Lords, huh? Does Lucy have any knowledge of that?
Make a history check. With advantage, because you're from Markovia. Ooh. You've heard the words Mage Lord, but it's never really been anything involved in your travels, specifically.
That's right, buddy.
Well, Mr. Sorry, I forget your name, but whatever. Mr. Mage Lord, guess it was a pleasure working with your ass, seeing as you did so much.
He giggles, like, very weirdly, like, haha, bit turned away from your presence. And he floats back up to oversee the
Before he does that,
yeah.
can I try to sneak some grass in his clothes?
Make a sleight of hand check.
He has a big force field around him.
16. You go. Luckily, he doesn't notice you. You go to put some like grass into his pocket, but it bounces off of his force field. He doesn't seem to notice you do it though.
Okay.
So he begins to fly back up and oversee the rescue and recovery of the other halflings in this forest. Dante is still passed out in Armesh's arms, and Armesh is just kind of carrying him. He's picked up his surfboard and he's laid Dante on top of the surfboard.
That works.
Yep. And then for my friends, are we ready to receive our reward?
I think we deserve it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fancying a drink right now as well.
Yeah. I definitely second that.
Well then, shall we head back, friends?
Sounds like a plan.
Actually,
Nothing
before
more
we
to do
go, I do remember there was another halfling that we had stumbled prior to, Nikita.
Yes.
Can we go and retrieve Nikita before we leave?
Oh yeah.
Well, the
So
Mage Lord said he was.
he was facilitating the recovery of the other halflings.
Mhm.
You make your way back into the forest, basically following the path that you took to get here. And you make a beeline towards where you guys know Nikita is, and you can see that there is a guard that is picking her up off the ground in a little stretcher. Luckily, like, it's a one-person stretcher that he can kind of like hold with both of his arms. And he's accompanied by an individual, a halfling, in very dark clothes. You can see that they have a wand on one hip and another one of those playing card size holsters on his other hip.
Okay. Curiosity is piqued now. I will first I'm gonna go over there and ask them how she's doing, but then I'm gonna try to suavely bring up the whole card pack thing.
Sure. You walk over, and you ask how she's doing. The guard looks at you wordlessly and begins to, make sure that she's well supported with lots of, neck support. He's doing his job, basically. The halfling turns towards you. Yes, hello, she seems to be fine. We will be taking her back to, the hospital where she will be treated. This pack here on my side. And he pops the top of this, I need to find a good word. Say holster.
Pouch?
Like a pouch, yeah.
Oh.
Pops the top of this pouch. And he pulls out literally a deck of cards. He flicks through it, shows you all the cards.
Why would you have something like that in such a
You are not from around here. He looks at you and he sees that you have a wand at your side as well. I see you are a fellow spellcaster.
Yes.
Well, how about you cast a spell and I'll show you what I can do.
Okay. I'm not really gonna put my heart and soul into it. I will cast I don't want to start a fire. I'll do Ray of Frost on one of the trees near me.
Sure, you cast Ray of Frost onto one of the trees. And as you do this, you see that at the corner of your eye, you see this yellow flash. And you see him hold out one of the cards. And a split second after you've cast Ray of Frost, he holds out the card. And from it, a Ray of Frost of his own leaps out and hits the tree. The same tree.
Interesting. So it's a mimic type ability. Not like a mimic, like a monster mimic, but like a.
We prefer to call ourselves spell thieves, but yes, something like that.
So does every guard have these?
We are a special unit, but that is as much as I am allowed to tell you. So I hope that has piqued your curiosity enough.
Oh, my curiosity was already piqued. We're just Nah, I can't say that. That's too gross. But yeah.
By this point,
I will thank him.
Oh yeah, you'll thank him.
Yeah. And just, yeah, try to. Yep, that's all I wanted. Yep.
Him and the other guard begin to wander back in the direction they came, holding Nikita in their little one-man stretcher. So, you guys make your way out of the forest, back towards the city proper, back towards... if I can remember the name... Steny Boga. You make your way back up to the city proper. You can see the giant walls approach you. Well, you can see the giant walls as you approach the city, I should say. As you guys get back into the small township on the outside of the city, Amish is like, "Whoa, dudes, that was pretty gnarly. I'm gonna go take the little man and take a nap at our inn."
Sounds good to me. Make
So-
sure he's
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get another one of those, beef bowls or whatever they were selling this morning. They were radical.
Okay. Be safe.
And he
Just
makes...
in general, not particularly about the beef bowl.
You
Oh,
too,
and,
little lady.
Keep an eye out for some black tendril markings on his skin. I don't mean you need to undress him or anything. Just make sure that
I
nothing
wouldn't
like that
dream on
starts
it,
to pop
dude.
up.
I don't swing that way. Shocker. And he walks into the inn. So,
Well,
yeah.
yeah. No, I was just gonna mention that we should head over and get a reward.
Oh, good.
Okay. So, you guys make your way into the city proper, and if we want to go to... This is more for you guys rather than Twitch. If you guys want to go to Roll20... Should just take a second to load.
Ooh.
Oh. Is that blurry? Yeah, there we are.
There we go.
Ooh. I'm liking it.
You make your way into the city proper, passing through the gates that are built into the wall itself. You can see a couple of guards stationed at the entrance of the city. You make your way in and you can see these absolutely beautiful architectural buildings. Many of them cute little townhouses with little thatched roofs. But moving further in, you can see tiled roofs and beautiful spires rising from the skyline, I should say. So, you guys... Oh, sorry.
Well, I'm just thinking in this picture there are like floating, like
Oh, ignore the
buildings or
floating
something.
things. Ignore the floating things. Everything else is fine. Just ignore the floaty little buildings. It's really hard to find really nice, just generic pictures of cities.
You're good.
So, you guys make your way through the city, following up the main thoroughfare, passing over certain little bridges that overlook little canals that kind of meander through the city. And you journey towards the center where you see this beautiful building at the center of the city. It looks more like a castle than anything else. It's surrounded by another wall of its own that seems just as tall as the wall on the outside of the city. There's a large moat and a drawbridge that leads into what you assume to be what the individual said as City Hall. So, you guys make your way through the gates. You see that the guards on either side look at you. They look at... They're kind of like police notepads. Pull it out, check you off a list, and allow you to head into this city's hall. So, is there anything specifically you guys would like to do before you head into City Hall?
So, quick question about the checking things. So,
Mhm.
like, they knew that we were coming, and they already had like our names down, and they checked them off, or like, did they ask us what our names were and they wrote them down? Or
You didn't give your names to the guards that were what's the word? To the guards that you basically traveled to the forest with, the mage and the other big group of guards. But they gave general descriptions of what you guys looked like, which they compared to their list, basically.
oh, okay.
Yeah. You look over and you kind of see that there's a lot more writing than just names. It seems to be descriptions of you guys.
I was a little worried they like knew who we were. Like,
Yeah.
So before we go to City Hall,
Mhm.
can I pay someone to send a letter for me?
Yes.
All right.
Sure,
So,
you can stop at a little post office.
Yes. So I would like to send a letter to Xandros.
Mhm.
And on the letter will say, Dear Xandros, at your party, I offer you and your guests a performance they'll never forget. And I'll just sign it with an L.
Sure. You stop at a post office, pay the small fee, like 1 silver, to post it. And yeah, so you post that letter, no problems.
And that's all my business.
Cool. So, you guys make your way into City Hall, passing over the drawbridge and over the moat. Looking down, you guys don't see any, like, crocodiles or anything. It just seems to be filled halfway with water. You pass over it and enter into this very beautiful area. You pass into this small courtyard with lots of flowers and a little park with a big tree. And you can see City Hall before you. This big, it seems more like a castle than anything. Again, it has these spires and different towers, and the parapets on the side of the walls are just manned to the brim with guards. Just counting from where you guys are, you can see probably 20 to 30 that are currently manning the parapets above the castle.
Nice security.
Yeah, well, I definitely wouldn't want to try anything here, friends.
No, definitely not.
Is this area fairly crowded?
It seems to be pretty empty, honestly. You can see that there are a couple of guards who are on their breaks. They've taken off their helmets and they're kind of in this little park area. They're kind of nibbling on their sandwiches. Seems like they're on their 30-minute break.
Okay.
Extra requirements and all that.
Yeah. Very well enforced labor requirements here in Markovia. So, you see that a guard that was waiting off to the side, as you guys walk towards the main castle area of City Hall, joins you, and he says, hello, I will be your guide for today.
What's your name, friend?
My name is Jim.
Jim. Okay, well, pleased to meet you, Jim. Please be our guide for today.
Yeah, this is my first big thing, so I'm very excited to meet you all.
First big thing? What do you mean by that?
Well, you go from being a guard out in the field and, going to nearby farms who, you get to be on the parapets and have a crossbow, and then eventually you get to, see important people into the castle. It's pretty cool, Kind of moving up the
friend.
ranks.
So you're fairly new then, I imagine.
Oh, well, I've been working for about a year with the guards.
Interesting.
He's just bragging about his promotion.
You see that he's maybe 20, in his early 20s. Seems pretty young.
So what, would I be able to determine what rank he is or his hierarchy in terms of the
With
guards?
your background, I believe you would. Let me check. I believe you have the soldier. Yeah. Of course, you still carry your rank. And looking over his armor quickly, you see that he's basically a... So there's... In the guardship kind of role, there are 3 major ranks. There's a level 1 guard. They kind of have this one stripe that's emblazoned on their armor. They're your basic bitch guards. They've been there for they haven't been there long. They're still learning the ropes. You have your level 2 guard who has 2 stripes, which is what Jim has, who is a little bit more experienced. They have a lot more responsibilities. And a level 3 guard is usually a captain of the guard and oversees 10 or 20 younger guardsmen and oversees them in the barracks and whatnot. So he seems to be level 2. So he's gotten his first promotion essentially.
Yeah, so as he's leading us on his tour, I'd just like to ask him a little bit about his history, what he's done so far.
Sure. Speak away.
Yeah, so my friend, what have you done so far in the army? You're just mainly sitting around this town?
Well, I originally come from further north. I come from Pashenta. I joined the guardship there. Didn't see anything. I dealt with a couple of beast attacks and whatnot before I got sent here as a part of the bolstering of the guard. I've been here for about 2 years. I haven't haven't seen all that much battle, if I'm completely honest. Dealing with bandits here and there, but I haven't seen much battle, if I'm completely honest.
Interesting. Well, how's the old god been these days?
How's the what? Old guard?
Yeah, kind of like the leaders. Um, how are they faring? Any internal strife or any of that?
He kind of goes red, and he doesn't really answer you.
Can I do an intimidation check on him
Sure.
to try and get more information?
23. What do you say to intimidate him?
Well, I just pull him close. I put my arm around his neck and kind of squeeze a little bit tight. So, what were you saying, friend?
Well, I don't know much, but I know that there are some troubles happening in Iosis. Something about an uprising, but I haven't heard anything more. Please don't ask any more. And he breaks out of this arm hold that you had him in and leads you further into the castle.
Right. Thank you for the information, Jim. I appreciate it.
His face is just flushed red. So, he leads you into the castle proper. You enter into this large hall. You can see that there is not quite a throne, but a very oversized chair, almost like a throne, but a little bit smaller, less embellished, where you see an individual sat upon it. You can see large tables in the main area, this main section of this hall. Doesn't seem to be anybody really here at the moment. You can see that there are a few cleaners that are sweeping at the moment, as well as several guards posted on the inside. But you see that this individual sitting on this throne is discussing something with someone to his left. Just a sec. Yes, his left. They're discussing something. He signs something on a piece of paper, and as he sees you approach, he waves this other person away, and they basically leave. They go further into the castle. Aha, well, hello. You are heroes of the city, no?
You could call us that.
You dealt with our problem once again. I must say I am eternally grateful for this.
Yeah, it's nothing.
So, you individuals, what are your names?
Can
Yeah.
Okay, you go.
never mind. Yeah, I'm good.
All right.
Yeah, I'll pipe up first unless somebody's like really eager to go.
Sure.
I'll ask him. Well, my friend, I think it would be nice for you to introduce yourself first.
Well, as the host, you should know who I am. But I am War Master Powell Orlo. I will type it in the chat.
Almost a towel Ola?
Powell
Towel.
Orlo.
Oh, Powell, not
Yes,
towel.
Powell. Yeah, not towel. Powell Orlo. Now I must ask once again, what are your names, friends?
I'm Emmyth.
I'm
Miss
Eefa.
Kendall.
Hi. Hello.
Before I say anything, can I run through my mind to see if that name sounds familiar?
I'll make a history check.
You're making this a bigger deal than it has to be.
12. You know that the War Master Powell Orlo is one of the members of the Imperial Council, and one of the advisors to the Tsarina, or the Queen, essentially.
Okay. I'll just say the name's Lucy.
looks over to Matif.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I said I'd go first if nobody
Yes,
else
of
was
course.
super eager about it.
Sure. So you were all here for a reward, I assume.
You would be right in that, my
Um,
friend.
Mm-hmm.
Something was promised to us, so
I believe a
We've come.
figure of 5,000 gold.
Yes.
Very well.
Would that be each, my friend?
That was as a group. I don't think our treasury would appreciate having that amount dished out to the four of you. And he waves over to one of the guards who goes into another room. Now, I do have a counter offer.
Counter
Interesting.
offer.
This 5,000 gold pieces, our glorious Markovian rubles. They are yours if you would like, but we also have some interesting items we would be happy to give you in lieu of your payment. And he waves to another guard on the other side who goes into another room.
Pretty sure we want the gold, right? Come on.
Gonna look down at probably Eefa is right next to me, or maybe Lucy, and just say like, this is not worth our time. We should just take the gold and leave. This is obviously a ploy. They're trying to short sell us.
Of course they are. But they gave us their word. So I feel like we could have some fun. Let's just see what they try to give us. We're still gonna take the gold regardless, but it's not gonna hurt listening to what they have to offer, right?
Yeah, there's no harm in looking.
That's how they persuade you into doing things you don't want to do, though.
Yeah, persuasions for fucking weak pieces of shit, alright? No. They can try. But we know what we want. Unless they're offering something that is worth more than 5,000 gold, which we then sell and profit. But I mean, whatever. Well, let's just see what they have to offer, right? They're already going to bring it out.
Yeah, and don't forget yours truly has a silver tongue.
I hope you're referring to myself.
Alright, give me 3 seconds. I'm just sorting out some stuff.
Oh wait, let's continue more dialogue so he has more time to find the counteroffer.
She knows me
Eefa,
so well.
what are you thinking?
Eefa, thoughts?
I don't know. I don't really have much of a. I don't really mind whether we take money or a thing or whatever.
Well, okay. What would you wish for them to bring out as a counteroffer that you would take over 5,000 gold? What do you hope they bring out? What's on that little wish list in your head?
The bottle of wine.
Hard drugs.
I don't know, something that's worth 5,000 gold to make it fair. I don't know. You
It doesn't
guys,
have to be 5,000.
I'm just kind of chilling here.
It doesn't have to be 5,000. Just, is there anything that you've been wanting for a long time that you would be so happy to see come out in the hands of one of those guards?
No, I'm just vibing.
You know what? I can respect that. I can respect that.
You know, Eefa,
can-
sometimes your innocence scares me.
Does the
Give her-
evil laugh again?
I give her a pat on her head in response to the evil laugh. I like it. I like it. The innocence could be a ploy, who knows? But we'll find out in time whether or not she's secretly out to slaughter us all in our sleep. You
That
see,
was on purpose.
Yeah, you see that? That's the laugh of the devil. That laugh says everything. It speaks infinite tongues.
So sorry, guys. I'll be right there.
I mean, now that we have friends in high places, do we think we need Dante's contacts to be able to smuggle our cargo out?
See, that's not a bad point to bring up, Matif, actually. You're right. I mean,
By this
Dante
point,
was looking into his contacts. Oh, shit. Never mind.
the guards that went into their respective rooms, one comes out with a very large chest. The other goes into the room and retrieves five objects. He is holding a longsword, a mace, a javelin, a staff, and this small satchel, a bag.
So, what are these? Mind explaining?
So, these are some of our items we have had in our collection for some time that we would be willing to offer you for some of the reward. In exchange for some of the gold, we will give you one of the items. First, he pulls out the longsword, which is fucking beautiful. This is one of the most beautiful longswords you guys have ever seen. This superior longsword was wielded by one of our generals many moons ago. He has since passed away and fallen into our collection, so we would be willing to pass it on in exchange for some of the gold. So a superior longsword is a +2 longsword. He pulls out a mace, the mace, which is it appears to be golden, but it kind of shimmers with different colors, and some, as he waves it about, in some of the light it looks gold, some silver, some bronze. It seems to change color as he moves it around. This mace was wielded by a previous ruler of this city before it fell into Markovian control, but we would be willing to pass it on should you be willing. It is a superior mace, so it's a +2 mace. He's passed this javelin. Now this is not as fancy as the superior objects, but this is a javelin of lightning. Can summon lightning bolts, if that is kind of your deal. He's passed over the staff. Now this is one of the more powerful objects in our collection. It was wielded by a famous druid to the south. We managed to what is the word? Acquire it after some hardship, but we would be willing to pass it on. And finally, this is a bag of holding. It's very useful. We have several. Can be yours if you would like. So, just for relevance. So you guys have you guys can either take the 5,000 gold, the superior longsword and superior mace, which are +2 mace, +2 longsword, are 2,000 gold each. The javelin of lightning is 1,000 gold. The staff of the woodland, which you can see is this very intricate wooden carved staff, 3,000. And the bag of holding is 1,000.
What does the staff do? The woodland staff?
You can cast a fuck ton of spells. All woodland related. Staff of the woodland.
Like totally not relevant to me at all, but like still so cool.
I don't think you would be able to use it.
I wouldn't be able to use any of this stuff, I don't think.
You'd be able to use the
lightning staff, and that's it.
The javelin, the mace, and the longsword.
Javelin.
Yeah.
That's it.
So
the longsword, really?
Yeah, it's just a +2 longsword. It's a magical longsword. You'd be able to use it.
With?
Oh, she might not. Oh well, she's a fighter now, so she has proficiency with martial weapons, so she would.
Oh yeah, because my style is like rapier and a bunch of finesse stuff. Um. I will turn to Powell.
Mhm.
So, maybe would you give us a minute or two to discuss our decisions?
Of course, sit down at one of the tables and take as much time as you need.
Thanks.
All right, give me 3
Cheers.
seconds. I just need to take off my jumper. It's very warm now.
Okay. I suppose we should go sit down at one of the tables and
All right, I'm back.
start talking.
Overheating a little bit. There we are. So, you guys make your way over to one of the very long tables. You guys may discuss as you wish.
I have a quick question before we start our discussion.
Mm-hmm.
This bag of holding, can it carry explosives and the like?
It can carry pretty much anything.
Okay. Okay.
That can
Good to
carry
know.
just about anything.
It just can't carry other bags of holding.
Yeah, that's like the limitation on it.
Yeah. Well, you can basically put anything that can fit within like the mouth of the bag of holding. So you wouldn't be able to put a person into the bag of holding. It's not that big, but you could fit anything that could fit into the bag.
So no
Yeah.
torpedoes.
No torpedoes.
What
So
about
it-
like liquids and stuff? Is that
As
allowed
long as
well?
they're within like a bottle, sure.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
Mm.
And then when I retrieve things from that bag, I just think it and it comes out.
Yep.
You just stick
Okay.
your hand in and summon it, pretty much.
Got it. Got it.
So cool. So like, if it
Are-
can fit, it's like a cat. If you can fit its head through it, like it can go in.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Same with like an octopus, really.
Mm.
So is any of these items piquing any of our interests?
Yeah. Well, so if we're being fair, 5,000 between the 5 of us would be around 1,000 gold each. So
It would be 1,000 gold each, considering we're giving the other 1,000 to Dante, and well, now that I think about it, we're getting rid of that. That doesn't take our mission into account. We could give him a little bit. He helped. He needs some cash, I suppose.
yeah. Well, for me, friends, I'm with my 1,000. I'm very interested in that bag.
Yeah.
How common are bags of holding?
They're uncommon. Like you can find them in magic shops around, but they're not super common. There's a chance you'll go into a magic shop and not find any.
I've seen quite a few in my time, and all I can say is they are extremely handy. You'll never have to worry about your stuff literally ever again. And
Mhm.
your carrying capacity is never an issue.
Yes, and I have my own reasons, and I might be able to use that silver tongue of mine to get a little discount.
They seem pretty stern, but do free to give it a go. And let me know if you want some help.
Of course, honored. What about you, my
Um,
friends? Any of those things interesting you?
None of them are really my style, per se. Like I could give a crack at using them, but I'm not so desperate to put away about 1,000 gold for a weapon that I'm not as comfortable with. I prefer my rapier over a giant greatsword. Or
The
a
long sword. It's not a great sword.
So, okay, over like a mace or something.
Well, then are we all set then? Bag and some gold?
Sounds good to me.
All right then.
Matif?
Yeah,
So-
Matif, what about you?
Which was the? No, I can't even use it. Yeah, I'm good.
All right. Decision made. It seems.
Sure.
Let's go.
You make your way up to the War Master. Yes, you have made your decision.
Yes, but I do have a counter offer for you.
Another counter offer.
Yes. So I would like to take this bag, but in exchange for a discounted price, I'd like to offer you some information.
He takes a big breath in. And what would this information concern?
Concerning your fungus problem and the deeper root that might be behind it.
It'd be a shame if this were to happen again in another few years and you didn't have anyone around to help you. I think this information would be
Make a persuasion check. With advantage because Emmyth is helping you. Ooh. I was put. Ooh. Oh, sure. So we'll take the first roll on both of them, since you rolled twice. So 9 and 19. So 19. He looks at you. You are a very clever man. But if this was concerning those dwarven individuals, we already know. The Mage Lord has already informed me.
But that is not what I am about to share with you.
His eyes kind of.
I'm pretty sure that was 25. Wasn't it?
No, so taking the first, he rolled twice.
Yeah, and he rolled with advantage.
Yes, but look, see, 9, 13,
Yeah.
9, 19, 25.
Yeah, no, 9's the base roll. And
No, he
13 is-
technically rolled 4 times because he
Wait,
he
really?
rolled with advantage
Yes.
already.
I'm hovering over the numbers trying to figure out which
So he rolled 9 and
number
13.
means
So he
what.
rolled with advantage twice. So 9 and
Okay, it's just
13,
'cause
and
they're
then
like,
19
yeah.
and 25. So I took the first rolls from both. So 9 and 19.
Yeah.
So 19.
I have an item. The item that I
Okay.
have causes me to roll advantage, whether I want it or not, basically.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But it's only effective against dwarves. So.
Fair enough.
Mhm.
And what was this information concerned?
Well, you'd have to give me a discount in order to find out, friend.
No. My offer stands.
I'll give just a little pat on Lucy's back to be like, nice try. Like, doesn't look like we're gonna be able to push past this guy.
Yeah, I was considering charm person, but
Oh, you.
that would not be a good idea.
No.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I just take the bag holding then. I'm not gonna push him any further.
Sure. So you take the
But
bag.
I will say though
Mm-hmm.
that don't come running back to me when this place comes burning down.
Okay, move along. Penny singer. So, you guys get bag of holding and 4,000 gold.
Woohoo.
I assume Lucy's
Um,
holding on to the bag of holding.
Yeah. Suppose Lucy can hold it.
So, if you guys would like, just allocate one person to be the stuff holding person. The person who keeps track of what you guys pick up, etc. Gold. I'm not gonna do it for you. I already have enough to do. So
Fair enough.
if you guys have a group kind of savings account or whatever, choose somebody to be in charge of that.
Yes, I would like to hold it for personal reasons.
That sounds extremely suspicious that you're going to probably
Yeah.
run off with it. So I don't know
you
how I
gonna
feel
share
about
the
that.
personal reasons? Yeah.
Yeah.
Um.
Tell us what the personal reasons are, and we might consider that you are not going to betray us in any way, shape, or form.
Sure. Well, I might be putting some flammable items in here.
Oh. Go on.
Okay. Well, I guess I can let you guys in on my plan. So as you know,
plan
I
now,
am
do we?
yes. So as you know, I am a bard, and bards do like to make grand shows.
Hmm.
And what could be more grand than a large fire?
Just
Matif doesn't buy it.
what kind of like fire are we talking here? We're talking a fireworks show, a nice little bonfire campfire by the beach, or are we talking taking out an entire forest? Like, what are we talking here?
Yeah, I guess more taken along the entire forest.
What? What? Okay, okay, look, okay. We're gonna take a couple steps back. What? What the fuck? What is this? Context. Why are we taking out an entire forest? What? Just for one of your fantastic little poetry, fucking recitation things? That's not a word, is it? I don't know. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, well,
What is
kind
the
of like
goal?
today, you never know when some explosives might come in handy.
Okay.
Well, someone else can hold the bag of holding when you put your explosives in it.
Fair
Can-
enough.
We can still put the explosives in it, obviously carefully, but you don't have to hold the bag for your stuff to go inside. The point is, we can all put our shit in there and not have to worry about it.
Fair enough. Then I nominate Eefa.
I feel like Eve would be quite good with it. Good with it.
I can carry a bag. I like accessories.
Yeah, you can accessorize. Put little you can put little keychains and stuff on it if you'd like.
I trust.
I'm sure you'd love that,
Okay, I'll
wouldn't you?
hold it.
Are we going to put all of our? We should put our funds in there as well, right? Or should we keep them separate?
Well, what if we need to buy something when we're away from Eefa? Or what if Eefa gets captured?
Oh well, we'll hold. Well, that's not going to happen for one.
Yeah, and I didn't think
But
Dante was gonna get nailed to a tree, but here we are.
okay, yeah, shut the fuck up. I'm sorry. Okay, fine. Yeah, whatever. Look, we'll put a majority. We have like a savings of gold, and then we keep a certain amount on our persons. What do you think of that? We can keep money on us. We can still buy stuff, and then we can just consult Eefa if we need to make a larger purchase.
What if it gets stolen?
Okay, like no matter who the gold's going on, it doesn't matter.
I
'Cause,
mean,
like,
it could get
saying.
stolen off any of us.
yeah, it's like
Yeah,
I
but
have
then
the
we would
gold.
only be.
So he's saying we should split it evenly then, I guess.
All I'm saying is that if they steal it off one of us, at least we're only missing, 1/6, 1/5 of our gold supply. Whereas if we all put it with Aoife and then someone steals the bag, they have all of our gear and all of our gold.
Okay, yes, I suppose. That also works in this scenario.
Matif, do you just want to hold that bag of holding? Is that what you're trying to say?
You can
I
hold it if you want.
I don't mind Aoife holding the bag and putting her little keychains on it and doing her, girly stuff to it or whatever. I'm just saying, logically, as a good thief as myself would know, that you put all of your eggs in one basket. Stealing that basket's a lot easier than stealing 5.
Eefa, tell me, would you ever get captured or run away with our gold?
I mean, I wouldn't run away with it, but I'm pretty tiny. If somebody wanted to take me, I'm very light and easy to carry.
I think we should just split the gold. But yeah, you know what? I hate to admit that, this bitch over here is correct, but he's correct. We should split the gold among our persons that fucking eggs in baskets bullshit, whatever. You know, whatever.
I still get to how to carry the bag around though, right?
Oh yeah, you can hold the bag.
Yes.
Yeah, we can hold the bag. Let's just we'll split the 4K. Are we gonna split it amongst the 6 of us? I mean, are we gonna give Amish money? But somehow I don't feel like money's too much use to him. He kind of is extremely set on riding the waves, and that's all he needs, and just vibing. But
Maybe if we
we'll
buy
offer-
him a present instead, he'll be good enough. We buy him
Like,
some board wax or
I was
something.
gonna say somehow board works I think means a lot more than money to that guy. I think everything is worth less than a board wax to that guy, to be honest. But
Get
yeah,
him some hair gel.
for what hair?
So while everyone's
Exactly.
arguing, can I go out and on my own and do some exploring on the town?
Sure. What do you want to go find?
I want to find a place where I can do some upgrades on my equipment.
Ah, yes, I see. So, before you go do that, how much money is everybody getting? Because Lucy kind of... So you guys spent $1,000 as a group, I'm guessing, on the bag of holding, and then you're splitting it 5 ways because of Dante.
Which should be 800.
Yeah. So 800 each, I'm guessing?
Yeah, seems. Is that like split amongst the 5 of us, the 6 of us, just the 5?
The
Amish has said previously that he doesn't want any money.
Yeah, true. So
So-
I mean, yeah, and for the sake, and just to be a bit of a metagaming pigeon, like he's an NPC.
Whoa, NPCs
don't-
have
I don't-
feelings. Wow.
I know, but his feelings are all 100% towards surfing.
You hear a voice in your head. Whoa, man, that's not rad.
That's just your opinion, man.
The fuck? What?
Okay,
Never
so
mind.
as Lucy goes off by himself, you have 800 gold, Lucy. We'll get back
Yes.
to you, Lucy. What are the rest of you guys doing? Whilst Lucy goes off to explore the town.
Finding a bar.
Okay. Sure. The same
You wouldn't have
bar.
to ask her.
The same bar you guys were at previously, or a different?
I want some spice. Oh, no. Yeah. Are there any like leisurous
Alright.
kind of places around? Like
Emmyth is going drinking. We'll get back to this in a minute. Eefa, what
yeah,
are you doing?
I'm going drinking.
I will ask Eefa if she would like to go magic item hunting with me.
Yes.
Okay.
That sounds like fun.
Okay. So we have
Nice.
Eefa
Matif's
and
going on a date.
Matif going on a date to find magic items. Emmyth's going drinking, and Lucy is getting upgrades. Okay, Lucy, make an investigation check.
All right. All right.
And to those in chat, NPCs have feelings. Oh, natural
Oh
one.
no.
Lucy,
do have feelings. I'm
Oh.
sorry. I love you, Amish.
you
But I want to
spend
spend money.
you spend the better part of 5 hours trying to find a shop that you can get your arms kind of fitted. You keep getting pointed to stores. They just seem to be general stores. None of them seem to deal in none of them seem to be artificers or people who can, modify your prosthetic arm. You don't seem to find anything that can help you get your arm upgraded.
Well, shoot. So I just run around the town, do nothing then.
Yep. You do see that this town is just crisscrossed by canals, as well as some very beautiful architecture. You get pointed to a church at one point, which is really weird. You go to the church, they don't seem to have anything to do with, prosthetic arms and whatever. Seems a bit weird.
Alright, well, since I don't find anything, I am once again going to head to the slums if they have one, and if they don't, then I'm going to find a crowded area to do a performance.
Sure. With a 0, with a 1, you don't manage to find a slum, so you just kind of set yourself up wherever you find yourself. Um,
Got it.
so you set yourself up and begin a performance.
Okay, do you want me to do the performance?
If you would like.
Sure. How many people are there?
You can see that there's like 3 or 4 people. You've set yourself up on like a street corner, and you can see that there are a couple people like wheeling some wheelbarrows and some wagons behind them. It doesn't seem particularly busy, but it's the place you find yourself in. With a 1, you don't seem to find anywhere that seems to be like talk of the town, central hub. You just kind of set yourself up wherever you find yourself.
Okay. Well, I won't recite any special poem. I'll just do one of my general poems, just because it's not too many people.
Sure. You do one of your general poems. You get a couple of bronze chucked your way, but you don't get any major donations or any interesting individuals. Just seems to be some petty riffraff.
The Life of a Bard.
It's a great song. So you guys go do that. Well, sorry, Lucy, you go do that. Emmyth, you're trying to find a place to drink. Make an investigation check.
Yeah. Oh god. Come on. 11.
11. You knowing your way around a city, you make your way to the dodgiest part of the city you can find. You find that it's dark and black. You can see that everything seems to be covered in, soot and a low level of what's after you've burned wood? I forget what it's called.
Like charcoal?
Charcoal and when it floats down, ash. Seems to be covered in like low levels of charcoal and ash. You run your hand along a rail, and you just pick up white ash and black charcoal on your hands. It seems very dirty. And you make your way to a bar that's called the Pissed Porcupine.
Nice.
You make your way inside, and it is just filled to the brim with all sorts of riffraff. All of them dressed in not so great clothing. Seems to be some of the poorer individuals in town. Some of them more dodgy looking. You see a couple guys with like eye patches and big scars that are just covering half their face.
Yeah, I walk in.
Sure. You walk in, see kind of the riffraff walk up to the bar, and you see behind the bar this huge individual. They seem to be almost as wide as they are tall. You can see that they're covered in just this weird fur on their front, and you can see stretching behind them actual porcupine spines.
Whoa.
And this individual turns toward you wearing this apron that says "Kiss the Chef." It seems to be torn up, and there's like blood stains on it. They turn to you. You see this actual porcupine person. You're not sure how the apron's tied on at the back, but it is.
Nope. Hello.
Oh yeah, hello. How can I help you?
I will take the strongest stuff you have.
Heh 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 heh. They turn around, and you can see all of the patrons that are used to coming here. All of them grab their glasses and pull back instinctively as the porcupine spines sweep across the front of the bar. You can see they scrape into the desk as they reach up, grab this bottle from the top of the shelf. They turn around again. You see some of the bottles on the back shelf kind of get knocked off as they turn around. They put this bottle in front of you. It has a black label with white writing, and it just says 4x death.
What? Sorry. When do you mean full X death? Do you mean like...
So there's 4 X's, and then beneath it is written death. Yeah, this is the strongest stuff we have. Have fun. I'm not going to charge you because you're going to make more money for me as entertainment drinking this. So have fun.
I kind of like do I squint a little bit at him and then start to smirk. Like, okay. Oh. I will take a swig from the bottle.
Sure, you take a swig from the bottle. This shit tastes disgusting. And the second it hits your stomach, you immediately... Your head rolls, your eyes wobble in the head, you struggle to maintain just any sort of consciousness as it begins hitting your stomach. Make a constitution saving throw for me.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
20.
Oh, 20. I'm natural.
Your eyes focus. You've tasted worse.
I say to them, I've tasted worse.
Sure, and you begin...
Where did you get this shit? I'm intrigued now.
That is a, that is the secret.
Oh god.
Ah, I like it. I look around. Like, is anyone kind of looking in my direction, or is anybody interesting looking? Anyone that stands out to me?
There are a lot of people looking at you. You're a woman. This bar is basically just filled with dudes. You don't see any other women. It's just a bunch of dudes all looking at you. As you make eye contact, some of them grin, and you can see that they're missing a bunch of teeth. Others look away as you look at them. Yeah, no one interesting.
Cool. I'll just sit there and slowly just kind of drink tiny, tiny sips from the bottle.
Sure. You do get drunk very quickly, but
yeah,
you hold your own pretty well against this very disgusting alcohol.
Yeah, I tried to find the pleasantries in it.
Sure. Notes of death. Notes of vomit. It tastes awful.
Nice.
Okay.
What is the name of that place again?
The Pissed Porcupine.
Look, if I don't have to pay, she's gonna get drunk for free. Come on. I'm gonna get drunk for free.
I just had this feeling that he might have just pissed in your cup and you might have just drank it. But luckily, that's not the case.
So, Emmyth, you begin getting very wasted. Matif and Eefa. Well, say that 3 times fast.
Matif and Eefa, Matif and Eefa, Matif and Eefa, Matif and Eefa.
That was 4 times.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah, how dare you not count?
Wow. Oh my god.
I'm not good at maths.
So, you guys begin looking for a magic shop. Make an investigation, both of you, or one of you with advantage.
I have a 0.
I've just got a 1, so I guess we should both roll.
Sure.
Okay.
Matif,
Ooh.
this is your... You haven't been in a big city in a while, and you kind of get thrown off for a bit. The winding streets kind of take you a little aback, and you're not really sure what's going on, but Eefa takes you by the hand and begins just weaving through the streets as if she's been here before. Eventually, you make your way to a building. Give me 3 seconds. You make your way to a store named The Phoenix's Rest. You can see, looking through there are 2 windows on either side of the door, where you can see goods on the inside of the windows. You can see that there are these kind of big, heavy curtains that restrict your view further inside. But you can see these 2 items resting on either side. One of them is a it seems to be this really big jug, like a clay jug with handles on either side. It seems to have some sort of imagery on the front, but you're not sure what it says. And the other one appears to be there's like a wooden carving of a hand, and you can see that there are 2 rings on 2 of the fingers. One of them seems to be this interesting reddish color, and the other one seems to be just looks like a standard gold ring.
Okay, okay. Is there a shopkeeper around who we can ask?
Sure.
Like, hey, what's this stuff?
You walk in, and inside you can see that it's a very very well kept, clean store. Basically, you can see that there are things on shelves everywhere, and at the back of the store behind the desk, you can see this red Aarakocra, who seems to be oops, sorry. Let me just pull something up. Kind of red birds are there? With these beautiful, his feathers on the back seem to be this brownish, but all up his front and onto his face, he has this beautiful red crimson color. He turns towards you. Oh, oh, hello.
Hi.
Oh, how can I help you?
We're looking for cool magic stuff, and we saw some of these things.
Oh, well, you found the right place.
Can you tell us about these objects?
Oh, which ones?
The rings looked interesting, and also, what is this? What is this thingy? Well, I don't know what this is.
He goes over to the rings. Oh, well, this one here, and he points to the gold ring. This is a ring of warmth. It'll keep you warm. So basically, you have resistance to cold damage while you wear it.
Okay.
And the other one, the reddish kind of ring. Well, this one's a little bit more expensive, but with it you can summon a fire elemental. Whoa, pretty crazy.
Ooh.
How
many times can you summon it?
just once a day.
Oh, once a day. Okay. Okay.
What the jug was? Did I miss that?
No, he hasn't said about the jug yet.
Oh, okay.
Let me just find. Oh, this is an alchemy jug. You can make. Okay, I'll just say it out of character because it's really hard. Basically, what you can do is you can basically cause the jug to produce any liquid you want. You can only summon like so much liquid a day. But yeah. Yeah, you can summon a bunch of liquid. Whoa!
We almost had our smuggling wine out of the city figured out, but
You can make wine with it, but it's like basic level wine. It's not like.
and
super
also it
fancy
wouldn't
wine.
be enough for like a full party and stuff.
No, it wouldn't.
So, yeah.
You can only make 1 gallon of wine an hour. Sorry.
What, you're saying that's not enough?
Sorry, 2 gallons a minute. Is still not a ton.
Yeah. The water elemental thing is cool.
Mm-hmm.
How much was? Did he say prices?
He hasn't said prices yet.
I don't think so.
So I guess I'll point out to him that the water elemental ring seems
I don't think I specified
interesting.
what type of elemental, did I? Did I say water elemental?
Oh, I thought.
I think
Okay,
I might have
What
well,
was
I'll-
the?
I think I said fire
it's
elemental.
fireman.
Yeah, fire.
Yeah.
Oh, my brain's not working right now.
That's alright.
Yeah, I'll inquire about that one.
Oh wow, yeah, that's pretty rare. That one's 5,000 gold. Whoa, crazy.
Never mind then. Ugh.
Yeah, that's like everything that we need today.
Yeah.
Well-
Oh well.
Well, you know, summoning elementals is pretty hard magic.
It's almost like Summoner the class is busted.
Whoa!
Yeah, I'm not very interested in the other two things. I don't know about you.
Yeah, me neither.
I got some other stuff, but that's my fancy stuff.
Well,
So-
what else do you have?
What were you
Yeah.
guys looking for specifically, if you were looking for anything? Rather than me looking through the immense list of magic items.
Like nothing in particular for me.
Just browsing.
Yeah, just browsing.
If there's
Stuff
something that I
doesn't
can
happen
have
to-
that raises my save DC, that would be cool.
Ooh.
Oh, like a luck stone?
I don't know what that does.
Ooh.
If you just search up Luckstone 5e, it raises all of your ability checks by +1 and saving throws by +1.
No, I mean like for my spells, my save DC.
Oh, one of those type of items.
Oh.
Oh, that's a lot
Yeah.
harder. Roll a D100 for me. If you can. Can you do that on Roll20?
I think so.
Yeah, you should be able to. So when you're rolling a D100, you're looking for a low roll.
Oh.
With a 75, you inquire about, making your spells harder to resist. Nope, I don't have anything like that. Squawk.
Trying to think if there's anything else I would be interested in.
Eefa, were you looking for anything in particular?
Not really, just looking around.
Sure.
And we hear that squawk again.
Squawk.
Yeah, I feel bad going on this random tangent and then
No.
not getting anything. But
That's
yeah, I
okay.
don't think there's anything
Look.
that...
Not all trees bear fruits. If it
Not
was
all
Look at
trees
Lucy.
bear magical items.
exactly. So yeah, he shows you around, but you don't find anything in particular.
Okay.
Cool. So, eventually, all of you make your way. Emmyth, roll a d20 for me.
Me?
Yep.
You're drunk off your ass, of course.
Don't roll. Don't add anything to it.
Wait, what is it? It's / like D20, right?
Roll.
Cool. Oh fuck.
6.
That's not
The three
hot.
of you, Eefa, Matif, and Lucy, make your way back eventually to remembering names of things. Yeah, the defiant dragonfly. You make your way back up to the rooms. Lucy, you see that you're in Dante's room. It was left an absolute mess after you lent it to the two individuals.
Oh, that was Matif's room.
Yes, that was Matif's room. Your room's fine, Lucy. You see
Well-
that. You see that Armesh has just lent him onto the bed, and he's sleeping at the moment. Armesh has gone back to his and Matif's room, I believe.
Me and Dante were in the same room together.
You and Dante were in the same room. Yes.
Yeah.
So he's been put into Dante's room. So Matif, as you make your way back, you go up, you see that Dante's been put to rest. The rest of your room is a fucking mess.
I don't know if I'd sleep on those sheets if I were you, friend.
I hate that you're right, but I will go talk to the inn owner.
Sure. You go talk to the inn owner. They fetch you some clean sheets and send somebody up to clean them for. Basically, strip the bed for you and remake the bed.
It's nicer than what I thought. I thought he was just gonna give it to me and I'd do it.
Um,
um,
cool. Armesh is just chilling. You can see that he's pulled out like a small ukulele that he's just kind of strumming. So he's just kind of chilling there, singing a little song. Eefa, you make your way back to your room, and notice after a while that Emmyth hasn't made her way home yet.
I'm gonna ask around with the others and see if anybody else has seen her.
Well, I have not seen her, but knowing that girl, she's probably drunk off her ass somewhere.
Do you think we should go look for her?
What time is it, Merlin?
By the time you guys realize she's missing, it's probably like 7 o'clock at night. Sun's almost set.
Yeah, well, it seems like this might be a good time for a drink as well if you guys are interested, and maybe we'll find Emmyth along the way. So how about it?
yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's not really suspicious that she's out this late. Like, this happens all the time, where she'll just disappear for the entire night and then reappear in some bar somewhere. There was that one time she broke a piano.
Piano? I hadn't heard of that.
Oh yeah, yeah, that happened a bit back. That was great. Great night.
Interesting. So are you coming with me, Matif?
Fine, fine. Let's get
And
something to eat
Eefa?
at least.
Will you join us on our drunken adventure?
Is that to Eefa?
Yes.
Sorry, what was that?
Will you join us on our drunken adventure?
Oh, sure.
Great. And Matif, tell me that story on our way.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell it just because it makes Emmyth look really funny and
Sure.
So
you tell this story as you make your way back into the city. As you guys make your way to the gate, next to the entrance of the city, you guys look up and you see that there's a bit of commotion happening on top of the ramparts. And you can see that Emmyth is half lying over the wall to the city. She's just kind of drunkenly, she's got like 2 bottles in each hand. She's just kind of like half leaning over the wall. And you can see that there are a bunch of guards up there, like, talking to each other, like, do we move her? Do we, like, just let her go? Occasionally, when one guard goes to move her, she lashes out with one of her bottles.
Interesting. Can I go over there and try to help her out?
Well, she's on top of the wall, so you would have to ask to go on top of the wall.
fine. We're fine.
Like,
They got her.
I have to ask to go on top of the wall? Like the guards?
Well, yeah, there's guards posted on top of the wall, so you would have to ask one of the guards to let you, like, lead you to the top of the wall.
Okay.
It's not something where you can just walk up there.
Okay, well then that's what I'd like to do. Ask one of the guards.
Sure, you go up to one of the guards who's very, very confused. He looks at you and he's like, she is one of your friends?
Yes, she would be one of ours. So, if you don't mind, will you take me up there so I can go retrieve her?
He waves down one of the other guards and he begins to make his way up the tower, basically, leading you up. Leads you to the top. Emmyth, you are fucking pissed.
Yeah.
You are drunk, half asleep on top of this wall. You don't know how you got there. You don't really care. You're just trying to sleep. Lucy, you get led to where Emmyth is lying.
So I go up to her and say, "Hey, friend, how's it going?"
Oh, Lucy! Hi! How'd you get up here?
Came
How-
to find you.
No, you looking for me? Are you serious?
Hmm.
Oh my god.
So will you come with me?
Do I have to though? Why do I have to go? I'm comfy. Well, I'm not really comfy, but I think I'm comfy. It's pretty good. Why? Why should I come down? Give me a good
So
reason. A
I
good
can
reason.
take you to somewhere even more comfier than here.
Not persuaded. I need more persuasion.
Make
Come on,
persuasion check, Lucy.
give me an offer.
Give me an
a
offer I
good
can't
reason to-
refuse.
Give me an offer. I can't refuse.
So kind of thinking back to Emmyth, I actually don't want to persuade her. What
Okay.
I kind of do is I crack my knuckles and then kind of signal that I'd like to get in a little scuffle with her, a friendly scuffle. How's that for persuasion, my friend? You up for it?
You know me. Yeah, you know me. I try to stand up best I can.
Sure.
And I scull from one of the bottles out of one of my hands and just throw it off the side of the wall.
Sure, you throw it off the side of the wall. One of the guards yells, "Hey!" Smashes into the pavement.
Oh, didn't think about that was gonna happen. I'll put the other one down. I try to place the other one down.
You go to place it down, and you place it
Probably.
on its side, and it begins to glug out.
Ah, fuck. Sorry. Shit. I'll try to fix it. I'll try to. I'll. Yeah, I'm gonna try and like fucking scoop the liquid back into the
Sure, you try to scoop the liquid back in.
try to save some of it, you know.
You don't do a great job.
Oh, sorry.
And
Oh,
I just,
anyway.
I tell Emmyth that. So we gonna fight or what, friend?
Yeah, we're gonna do it like right here.
Yeah.
Like, how safe is this wall? What if we fall? We're gonna fall off and die.
If
Yeah.
we die, friend.
Oh, I love it. It's great. If we
Yeah.
die, we die.
Well, bring it on.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
All right, both of you roll initiative. Emmyth with disadvantage.
No. Fuck. It's still an 11. Oh, never mind.
You can see that she's slowly
Wow.
going to swing a punch at you. What would you like to do, Lucy?
When she tries to throw the punch, I'm gonna kind of do like a Aikido thing and kind of like flip her over my back.
No, fuck.
Sure. Make contested athletics check as you try to like fucking flip her. So both of you make athletics checks. Emmyth
God.
with disadvantage.
10.
Yeah. You fucking flip her, dude.
So how you feeling now, friend?
Fine. I'm fine. Look at me. I'm fine.
All right, Emmyth, what would you like to do? You've been flipped over. What
Wait,
position?
flipped over how? Like,
Yeah, Lucy, describe what you do.
What have you done?
So like when she punches, I don't know if you've ever seen like a judo flip, where I'll go over my back, she'll end up on the floor, and I'm kind of like almost have her in an armbar.
Sure.
I can kind of imagine that, yeah. I'll go to like elbow him in the face somehow.
All right, make it a strength attack with disadvantage.
Wait, a strength attack,
Yeah.
or like you mean just like
You're
fists?
you're not a monk. So
Yeah, I meant just like my unarmed strike, right?
yeah. So
Yeah. Disadvantage.
disadvantage. So 2d20 plus.
I'm assuming it's disadvantage. Oh, hold on. Let me just. Oh yeah, no, that's not gonna hit.
She goes to try and punch you, and you just like grab her wrist.
Fuck.
Yeah, so I stand up from the ground and I reach out my hand and say, "Want to try again, friend?"
I could think about it. And I go to try and trip him with my legs whilst I'm still on the floor.
Sure. Lucy, make a dexterity saving throw. You're fine. You try and
No!
she tries to trip you, and you literally just lift your leg up, and she just sweeps air.
That was gonna be cool. That was gonna be cool, and you fucking ruined it.
And so what I'd like
Bitch.
to do next is I'll use minor illusion to make like a rose in my hand, and then I'll use that little pipe that I have, and I'll blow a little figure that looks like a fox,
Sure, you see this.
and I'll just tell it.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, you continue.
Yeah, and I was just while doing that, I was just gonna say, "Ready to go, friend?"
I kind of, obviously you can't see it on my face properly, but like Emmyth, I kind of like stop and look at the little fox and just, I'm almost, taken away by kind of looking at it and like, oh. And then I, look back up at Lucy. I'm like, yeah, sure. Sure. Let's get down. I don't even remember how I got up here in the first place.
And I just like carry her on my back.
Sure. You
Sure.
piggyback, carry her. Emmyth, make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no!
What the fuck? Oh no.
I'm gonna have throw up on my shoulder.
Oh
soon.
no!
He picks you up, and just the slight movement of him picking you up just causes your stomach just to rumble, and you throw up all over him.
Right before I
Oh.
throw up, when I get the feeling, I'm like, sorry in advance, and then I choke. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So you carry her the rest of the way down the back towards the gate. What would you guys like to do?
I'm gonna take her to the inn so she can rest and I can get myself a shower.
Sure. Both of you guys make your way. Eefa and Matif, you guys have just watched this fucking fuckfest just happen. What would you guys like to do?
I guess I'm just gonna follow them back.
Oh, hey guys. When we get down there. Oh my god, you guys are so short from up here. On his back and stuff. Look at you, so small. Hi. I kind of wave a bit. I wave at them. And then I'll kind of try to when we get down there, I'll get off Lucy's back. And I'll try to kind of like apologize again. Be like, oh, I'm sorry, I threw up. Oh god, it's everywhere. It's so gross. You should take your shirt off. You should take your shirt off. You should get it off. And I try to I just try to take his shirt off. Like most of the intention is like, it's disgusting. Let me help you. So yeah, I'll try to do that.
And Lucy's just gonna point it out because he's not one to shy away from that. But says, "My friend, it seems like you have a lot of sexual tension right now."
Me? Me? Sexual You've got to be kidding me. I mean, oh gosh. Emmyth, Kendall. Sexual tension, can you believe? Of course not. I lean in like real close to him and just kind of like give him a real bitchy stare like, you fucking kidding me? Look at me. Look at me. If I'm not horny 24/7, what am I? I'm nothing. I'm literally no one if it's not for my reputation as sex in a body. I don't know what else I am. Why did you bring that up? Why would you bring that up? Why would you bring that up? Lucy. Yeah. Mm.
I'd like to make you an offer, friend. You want to
Go
hear
on,
me
I
out?
like offers.
So come back to me when you're not so drunk, and try to beat me up again, and then we'll see where it goes from there. How's that sound to you?
Hmm. Sure.
It's a
Sure.
promise, then.
Oh, we're doing promises now. We're gonna pinky promise or something. Yeah. No.
Sure.
No. Okay. Oh, there's a pinky promise, and I'll hook my pinky with his pinky and make a promise. And I'm like, oh, but won't Matif be mad? You constantly flirt with Matif. What's that about? You guys are like cute together, though. You know, there's so much tension between you two. My God.
And I just put my finger on her lips to get her to stop talking. Stop talking.
Okay. Yep. Oh, sorry.
I just tell her,
Yeah.
let's time to go to sleep, friend.
That's a good idea. I'm gonna go to bed now.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, not bed. It's too early. The night's just begun.
As she says this, she passes out.
Yeah. Perfect.
All on the way home, or like just in her room.
You guys are making your way inside as they're having this conversation, and she literally just falls like face plants onto the floor.
Oh.
Well,
Ow.
Eefa, you mind taking her to your room?
Yeah. Come on.
Aoife,
come on,
can you
Emmyth.
carry her?
Oh, that's a good point. I can drag her.
Sure, Eefa begins
Please,
to drag
please
her
don't.
up the stairs.
Bonk, 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 bonk.
I think Matif sees you having trouble, and he's like, "I'll take her up the stairs at least. Like, we
I
don't
will
want to give her a
say-
concussion."
I will say Aoife is stronger than Lucy is.
Am
Aoife
I?
and Matif are both stronger than Lucy is.
Mm.
Nice.
So you guys pick up Emmyth and drag her up to your room. And you guys bed down for the evening. So you all
Rest.
long rest,
Yes.
but first,
Yeah.
as you guys rest your heads and go to bed for the evening, Aoife,
Uh-oh.
you watch through your window. You see the sun slowly fall and enter into that twilight kind of time period, and you feel somewhat at ease. After you watch the twilight occur and you do your evening prayers, you make your way to bed. And in your dreams, you see strange images. You see two women on a mountaintop. One with long black hair, the other with long blonde hair, holding hands facing towards each other. You see another image of a young man with black hair, looking disgusted, looking angered by something. Again, your dream shifts. You see images of a disgusting black ooze, of a fungus growing in a forest somewhere. Your dream shifts and you see another image of another forest. of redwoods, towering tall redwoods. And you see this black ooze crawling towards a tree, a glorious tree, the most glorious tree you've ever seen. It seems to shine through the night as if it's emitting its own kind of light. And this black ooze seems to be battling against this light, crawling ever closer, inch by inch, ever so slowly, towards this tree. And that's where we're gonna end tonight's session.
Nice.
Ominous ooze.
Ominous ooze.
That could be the name of the episode.
Oh wow, ominous ooze. Oh, I like that. Write that down.
It's referring to the oozy stuff that the fire gave off, or the weird inky tats, and then it can refer to alcohol, and then it can refer to the vision that we just had.
So thank you everybody for watching, everybody in chat. And before we leave, we'll hashtag plug ourselves. I'm not gonna say Kira. Kira.
I'm not gonna say Kira.
Oh my god, fuck me. I'm so all over the place. Oh my lord. Kira, my lord.
Hello, I am Kaleido Kira on Twitter, on Twitch, on YouTube. I stream games and sometimes art. We do fun, nerdy stuff, fun, chill stuff, fun, cute stuff, sometimes spooky stuff, just all of the stuff.
All of the
Hang
things.
out and do stuff with me. The end.
Awesome. Pastel.
Yeah, I'm PastelTheSnake on both Twitter and Twitch. I do mostly like scary games and puzzle solvers and stuff. I'm very bad at them, so I need people to come and help me. But I also do like Gundam and drawing streams.
Amazing. Yume.
So hello once again, everyone. Thank you very much for coming today. You can find my channel where there's poetry and philosophy and psychology and whatnot under my YouTube channel under the same name. And I hope you guys appreciated today's lesson in respecting women.
Respect women, everybody.
He drinks that respect women juice.
It's very true. Astrid.
Hello, I'm Astrid Arcana, and I stream here on Twitch. As I said before and stuff, I do a bunch of variety streams. I play a lot of video games.
Unofficial Bethesda streamer.
Unofficial Bethesda streamer. Bethesda, please sponsor me. Thank you. And yeah, I do a bunch of art there as well. And yeah, you guys can find me at Astrid Arcana, like on Instagram and Twitter. And yeah, that's about it.
I'll plug Windy again, since he should be back next week. We'll have our full group next week, I believe.
Yay!
Oh yeah, hello, I'm Wyndham Vossler.
Why?
I do
Every
variety
time.
He does variety streams. He's amazing. Go follow him if you can.
Give him love.
Give him some love.
Give him love.
And I am your humble dungeon wizard, Merlin the Magister. I have my own channel, but you'll see me most of the time over here. I host and am on Mini Makers, which is on Mondays, or Tuesdays. It might change. So I build Warhammer, do that sort of stuff. Just keep an eye on this channel if you want to see me around. Follow my personal channel. I do stuff occasionally over there, but not so often. And I think this is our affiliate stream, everybody. We should be affiliated after this. Woo!
Nice.
So
Really?
yeah.
Did we need only one more?
Yeah, one more. I checked it this morning.
Oh
So expect
We're gonna be able to
some.
have emotes and stuff.
I know we'll get
my
emotes. That'll be so
God.
cool. I'm so
Oh my
excited.
god. Oh my god.
So expect emotes soon, hopefully. And yeah, keep your eyes peeled for this channel. We've got The Other Side, probably hosted by Yume moving forward, which is our D&D
Woo!
campaign talk show,
Ooh.
as well as Mini Makers, which is our other one, and we might have some other projects coming along. I've got some other ideas for some other TTRPG games that I might be running, but until then, we'll see you on the other side. Oh, dab.
Ooh.
I think that's a good sign off, actually.
That was really good.
Anyways, thank you all for watching. We love you very much. And we'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.
Thank you so much, everybody.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Adios, friends.
Thanks for coming by.
Bye-bye.